What up, though, y'all? It's Chris. Appreciate you guys connecting with me post gym, and it is raining. What the deuce? It was supposed to be a hot day today, and it's raining. I guess that wraps that up. Well, good thing I got in most of my steps on the treadmill today. I'm at 6,300. But let's lean into the topic at hand. And it's why I do the 10,000 steps, how that works out for me. This was a question asked by Tito Boy, 1968. Shout out to you. The 10,000 steps, it works out great for me. I really like it a lot. There's a few reasons. One is steady state cardio that is very low impact. So a lot of people, when you're trying to put on muscle, they discourage against running. They discourage against running because it supposedly kills your gains. I don't know how true that is. Some people swear by this though. And for others, they just have knees that aren't that great. So the steps is a way for you to kind of get in some cardio that's low impact, and it has a positive impact of you burning calories without negatively affecting your gains. Also, for me, I noticed that it greatly improved my cardiovascular health. So I would get out and I'd do some walking, because you guys know I walk around downtown all the time. I'd get out, I'd do some walking from here to there, and I'd kind of be a bit winded or just a bit tired. But as I continue to do that, I noticed that my stamina and breathing just improved to where now when I'm out there walking, I just zigzag all around. I can be here 1 minute, I can be at the river walk where the carousel is 1 second, I can be standing in front of the Rinsen the next second, and I can be at Greektown a few seconds there. For those of you that don't know, look at a map of downtown Detroit, and you'll see what I mean. The places I can get to, these different places within minutes, because I be out there just stepping away. So steady state cardio for me, and it's been a huge impact. It's also a way for me to, when I'm trying to be in a calorie deficit like I am now, I'm trying to lose about 10, possibly 15 pounds. I'm gonna lose 10, reevaluate, and then from there, probably lose another 5 more. I'm leaning more towards 15 though, ultimately, because I don't think I'm gonna be close enough to where I wanna be with just 10 pounds, but we'll see. That's the goal. I wanna be in a deficit, and burning the extra calories from doing this steady state cardio in the form of 10,000 steps ensures that not only am I in a deficit, but a little more than what I was originally planning on being. So there's just all types of benefits to this. I highly recommend it. There's all types of ways to get it in. If you aren't comfortable out walking, the treadmill at your local gym is an option. If you have a treadmill at home, that's great too. You can also buy one of those step pads. I don't know if you guys know what I'm talking about, but it's just basically it's a treadmill, but flat, basically. It doesn't have all of the fancy gadgetry up top. You just kind of turn it on, and it rolls like a treadmill does, and you just get on it and step. You can do that at home. You can stand in front of the TV as you're watching this video and do it. So there's all types of creative ways to do it. I can understand some people being self-conscious about getting out there exercising in public. This doesn't happen to me now, living in the downtown area, but when I lived on the west side of Detroit, when I would get out jogging and stuff, and people would laugh and point at me all the time. Obviously, I didn't care because I still continue to do it. But not everybody's built like that, especially if you're kind of on the chubbier side. The last thing you want is for when you finally got the motivation to get out there and do something, people try to poke holes at your self-confidence. So I can understand people not wanting to get out and do stepping or jogging out there in the public. So get those steps in whatever way you can. This is another way, but it's kind of boring. Walking back and forth. If you have like a bigger home, you can kind of walk back and forth from one side of the house to the other, and you can do that over and over and over until you get enough steps in. Let me show you guys something real quick. You want to have some sort of fitness tracker to be able to track your steps. Me, I have a Apple Watch Ultra 2. This is just what I use. I like that it's got the big screen. I like how rugged it is. I like that it's got the bigger battery, so I only have to charge it once every 2 days. I had a Series 5 before this, and it served me well. I used it for 5 years, but after a while, I just kind of outgrew it. My fitness requirements, it wasn't able to keep up with them anymore. It was to the point where I had to charge it midday. And mind you, I had just got the battery on that swapped out, so it had a perfectly fine battery. And I didn't go to some cheap shop. I went to Apple to get the official battery. And me going out, tracking my steps, because I would use the Nike Run app, which seems to burn a lot of battery on your phone and the watch. So midday, I would have to charge the watch. Sometimes I would have to charge the watch twice. So I'd have to charge it midday. And because I wanted the sleep tracking, which is something else that I recommend you do if you're trying to be more fitness conscious, I would have to charge the watch again before bed so it'd have enough juice to monitor my sleep. So these are just some of the tricks that I do. I don't know where you're at on the weight side, but if you're trying to shrink down, eat high protein meals throughout the day. Use MyFitnessPal or something like that to track your calories that you're consuming throughout the day. Get in, I'd say 4 to 5 solid workouts. Lift heavy weights. I cannot stress this enough. Lift heavy weights. Don't ego lift though. You don't want to hurt yourself, but you want to lift heavy, because I'm gonna tell you, I burn quite a bit of calories during the steady state cardio that I do, but I burn way more lifting heavy weights. And it's gonna be some know-it-all, and I say that loosely, that's gonna challenge that claiming, no, you burn more weights during cardio. No, you burn more calories doing cardio. No, that's not true. I'm telling you, if you have some sort of fitness tracker, it don't matter what it is, do a workout, lifting, lift heavy. Do it 45 minutes to an hour, something like that. Look how many calories that you burned lifting heavy weights in an hour compared to walking for an hour. I promise you, you will have burned more calories. So these are just the things that I do and I'm employing. You guys see I'm out here looking crazy. I'm full on bear mode. For those of you that are new here, I had shaved my beard. Yeah, I know. I'd shaved my beard. Everyone hated it a few months back, but I managed to get it back. I shaved it, and I've just went full on bear mode since then. I haven't even really done any haircuts. Just out here bear moding it up. You got plenty of time to look good during the summer. This is the time where you lock in and say you don't care. You ain't trying to be a cover fitness model right now. You trying to get there. So lock in, do what you need to do, and let's see them results, man. I'll be looking forward to that. I'll holler at y'all soon. Peace.